Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Three Dads and a Console. We know not every dad can stay up to date on the latest and greatest in video game news that you need to know about, so we are here to do it for you. Remember, this show is kid-friendly, so no earmuffs are needed. On with the show, I'm Waba Plays, and alongside, as always, Court. Welcome back.
Well, not as always. I wasn't even here last week.
It's a figure of speech. We have those in the U.S.
I just realized I was talking about Dead Space. Wow, are you even going to play that game? Like, I gotta drop right into this. There's no way, Pez. There's no way he's even going to play that game. It's like actually scary.
In the words of the great Tim the Tap Man, no shot. We got no shot.
Like, it is one of my most anticipated games this year are that Harry Potter, Spider-Man 2,
Spider-Man,
and I would say Assassin's Creed Mirage because it's me we're talking about, and then Division Heartland is up there too because I know that game. Me and Pez will be putting hours into that game.
Putting in work.
Hours.
Putting in work, lads.
And it's free to play.
Ooh.
So Pez, you're here too. I'm gonna just cold start this bad boy. What is your most anticipated games this year?
Oh man. To my Twitter account. In no particular order, I'm gonna give you 7. Redfall.
Oh, I forgot about. Oh, I want to play that game.
A game. The next game is slated to come out this year, but I don't think it's gonna. Tears of the Kingdom, the Legend of Zelda game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Starfield.
Yeah.
Is that this year?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Waba. You got Xbox now.
I keep playing it. It's weird. Like
it's first half of 2023. Okay. Is when it's supposed to come out.
Yeah, we'll find out after what we talk about. We'll talk about more.
Indie game Sea of Stars that I backed on Kickstarter. Let's go. Spider-Man 2, Hogwarts Legacy coming out in February, and then another indie game called Spirity.
Ooh.
Those are all of them.
Waba, what do
the
we
ones
got?
I can remember.
So Waba, be honest, you're not going to play Dead Space.
I might play Dead Space. And allow me to.
I think he's good, but hold on, Pez. I'm gonna pull the card out here. If he plays this, gets scared of it, and then just wastes that game, I don't think that's fair at all.
Look, I know. I'm gonna do the Waba hands for a minute.
I know where Pez is going.
I know how he's gonna play this game. It's gonna be a cheer goal on Twitch.
But he's still not gonna play the game.
It's gonna be scary alerts.
Done and done. That's how this game is gonna get played.
Fair,
scary
fine.
alerts on Twitch.
It's one of my favorite games. The original Dead Space. It's in my top 10.
One of the best games.
Oh, dude, Dead Space to me is just I like the Aliens movies, which are very good jump scares, and I think Dead Space was the first time they ever did that in a video game, like Resident Evil and stuff like that. Yeah, trust me, Waba, it scares, man. It's just scary.
I played Resident Evil 5. That was my only one. I almost platinumed it, except the game crashed on my last platinum or my last trophy.
Dead Space is it's jump scares. It's jump scares, man. It is.
I'm not gonna do well with it. It's like, very spooky, I hear.
Yeah, no, Dead Space,
but it's alien spooky.
Dead Space 1 and 2 were excellent. 3 was bad, but 1 and 2, oof, boy, those games were great.
Unbelievable games.
I will say I will play.
Like Waba, like you know how you love Diablo 2?
I do.
That's Dead Space for me. I bought Diablo 2 just because of you, Waba. I have it on my. I bought it on sale. I played it for a little bit and then I jumped into.
That's fine. You can always go back to it. I mean, I went back and played Diablo, the original, before the new one came out, and it was like still viable.
Okay, so
that game is older than me.
What are your anticipated games?
Apparently Dead Space. I'm not gonna probably enjoy it, but I'm gonna play it.
Apparently, can you please get that hot dog away from the back of you? Like it's just it comes through on your green screen every time.
You want me to wear it?
I love it. I love it.
No, I don't want you to wear it. I'd rather you wear your cuddly bear thing.
I know a game Waba is excited for. It comes out June 6th, 2023.
What's that?
Diablo 4.
Oh, I am very excited for that.
That's a Waba take some day off.
And
that's a take some day off game.
That is.
Yep. You know what? I might take that day off too and play with you.
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah, they all are.
Well, no,
Up
I know,
to, I
but is it
believe,
all
4
is it
people.
multiplayer with
Yeah, that's like the big. I mean, you can do it single player, but all the Diablo games, like that was probably one of the first I think it might have been the first multiplayer game I ever played. I had somebody come over from my house, one of my friends. Don't talk to him anymore.
Hold on, you had friends?
No, I don't talk to him anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
He got smart, and
Fair.
he said, "Hey, you know you can play this game online, right?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And so on my old giant computer, he's like, "This is part of the internet." I was like, "Whoa!" And that and Return of Castle Wolfenstein and my tastes haven't changed.
I have never played a Diablo multiplayer. I play them.
It's
Never played them multiplayer.
they're a lot of fun. I played
Yeah.
3 on the Switch a lot with people. I played 2 a lot with people, and I'm gonna play 4 on PC with people.
You have to play on PC.
Oh, you said Switch. I just wanted to bring this up before Wobby you continue. My daughter and I finished Mario Odyssey. That is one
Ah,
of the best video games I have ever
that's
played.
so good. It is so good, and I honestly hope they do not make a sequel to it because I'm afraid it would get ruined.
It is. I can't believe how good that game is, and this is the first video game that her and I could officially say we finished. She didn't do any of the boss battles,
Oh, okay.
but we did switch. Every time one of us died, we switched. So like she got a lot of stars on a lot of moons on her own, and then stars on whatever level. Like thoroughly enjoyed our time with it, and now we're gonna start as of tomorrow. We're gonna do 3D World, and then after 3D World, we're gonna do the new Super Mario Brothers, and then we're gonna do all the Mario's that we can do on the Switch, and then I think I'm gonna do Link between the the remake Zelda and do that with her. She wants to play a Zelda game, but I'm like, oof, honey, those are tough.
Yeah, like I
They are
don't.
tough.
Like I'm gonna have to have like we're gonna be playing it, and I'm gonna be like, all right, turn on the PC so we can do a walkthrough. But anyways, I just wanted to say I finished it. You guys were right. It's the best. Like to me, Last of Us. I'm gonna have to put Mario Odyssey up in one of my top 5 games of all time. That game is good.
They knew what they're doing.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, go Waba.
Okay, Diablo 4.
Yep.
I didn't know Starfield was coming out this year. Now that I have an Xbox, the world is a little bit open. I still need to put the video on our YouTube of me unboxing it, but it's edited. I just need to add music. What else? Tape to Tape. It was delayed. It was supposed to come out I think late last year, but it's kind of good because it's going to be coming out in the summer or around when EA NHL kind of like simmers out. So it'll be cool to have like another like NHL experience. I'm excited for Tape to Tape.
I didn't even know that was coming out.
Oh, I keep a finger on the pulse of that game. They just if you back them on Kickstarter, they just released some scenes of it, and it looks very fun. And speaking of Mario, but I'll leave it at that. What else is coming out this year that I'm looking forward to?
I keep forgetting all the games that are coming out.
I might play. I'll probably play Hogwarts. I think my wife will like it more than I do.
I'm going there. Like I'm literally going there in March.
To Universal.
Harry Potter.
That's
You
exciting.
know, we stumbled. So when we went to Universal, we went to the one with like the castle, the section, and then we got on the train and kind of stumbled on the other half of Harry Potter World, like with the bank. Like we didn't
Okay.
know that part existed, and
It's
we
Grindelwald-
literally
Grindelwald?
stumbled on it.
Grindelwald?
It's called Gringotts there,
Gringotts,
Waba.
that's it,
Jesus,
yeah.
have some
It
respect
was like,
for
was
the
it Diagon
goblins.
Alley? And put some respect on his name. No. And we just stumbled upon that section. We didn't know it. I mean, my wife loves Harry Potter. She read all of them. I watched the movies. I read one of them. I owned all of them. But the game looks very good. What else is coming out? NHL 24. I know that's a boring answer.
If they could just fix it and make it the way I want them to make it. Oh, Pez, I forgot a game that I'm excited for.
The show
ML
23.
Yeah, and show 23, especially with the Jays doing all that, getting some Varsho and getting some guys that I know are good in the show. Like Varsho is very good in MLB the Show. Like he's
Yep.
a stud in that game.
Oh, I
Yep.
have one that hasn't been mentioned. Atomic Heart. Is that coming out this year?
Dude, Waba, it's not just coming out, it's coming to Game Pass day and date.
I get it for free?
Yeah,
Waba,
dude. Welcome.
to Game Pass.
Welcome to the show, baby.
It looks so cool. I mean, it looks very I mean, basically between like Fallout and BioShock in my opinion.
You also
just
get
from what we
Stalker
saw.
2 this year. Waba, that's not a scary game.
The name is Stalker. What is not scary about the name Stalker?
There's a lot.
Unless you're talking about trees and bean sprouts.
If If 75%
Elk.
of these games come out, we'll be in good shape. Because
That's fair.
some are going to get delayed.
Yeah.
But I think if like 75% of these games come out, it's going to be a good year. And this doesn't count any of like the ones that we haven't heard of.
Hey,
Like
I'm gonna go.
Avowed, all that stuff.
Well, that's a rumor that Avowed's coming out this year, and another game that's supposed to be supposedly coming out because we already know Avatar is coming out. So like Ubisoft, let's get into this before we do the Xbox. So Ubisoft had an announcement today. They had like an investors call, and they got some bad news. They canceled 3 unannounced games. Don't know what they are, but it is what it is. Like honestly, I think Ubisoft tried to bite off more than they can chew, and this is just my opinion. They were going with all these free to play games. They were trying to do things and kept trying to change the way their games made. Like when Assassin's Creed, when they made Odyssey and they were like, "Oh, we've got the Origins and we got this new thing, the way Assassin's Creed is." And then they started doubling down on it again and it was like, "Dude, this every 3 years works. Keep it at that." And then they kept trying to like change all their games. Like I they need to get back to the Ubisoft where they just, "Okay, here's that game." And then every other couple of years, they bring that game out, and we're okay with that.
Mhm.
Now they're gonna have Assassin's Creed Mirage this year. They're gonna have Avatar, which from the people that have played Avatar, supposedly this game's unbelievable.
Like the blue people? Or are you talking the anime?
Yeah, the movie that's got like $1.7 billion so far and is beating everything that everybody said was gonna suck, and this movie's just destroying people.
It's funny you say that because I have like no interest in Avatar, and I feel like I'm missing. Like I feel like I recognize there's something wrong with me.
Why?
Like
Who
I'm the
cares?
problem. Why do you care about Avatar?
No, but I'm gonna watch it. Like I'm not gonna watch it in the theater though, because that's not what I do.
I mean,
But
yeah, I'm
like,
not offended by the idea of Avatar. Just remember when like the first one came out and people had legitimate depression because the world didn't exist and they wanted to be there.
I
Like that's
guess.
true. People were like, people were becoming very upset
Okay, why?
because Avatar world didn't exist and they wanted to live
Well,
there.
you can go to Disney and Animal Planet's got it, so you just go there.
Animal Planet.
Well, um,
Animal
so anyways,
nerd.
Animal Planet is
Skull
on
and Bones
television.
was delayed for the 6th time.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
Dude.
oddly enough, I was actually excited to play this game because I really like Black Flag and I really like the pirate mechanic. So I was very optimistic for this game. It's been delayed again. It's supposed to come out in the first half of their fiscal year, which starts April 2023, ends in March 2024. But they say early fiscal, so my guess is going to come out April, May. They're just delaying it. It was supposed to come out in March. They're just delaying it by a month, just bringing it in the fiscal. But there is also a heavy rumor that their unannounced Star Wars game, their announced Star Wars game, will come out this year at the end of the year, and it's
Good.
supposed to be very good.
I would imagine a Star Wars game they make is going to be good, but wouldn't it be competing directly with the EA one?
What, the one that
Fallen
got
Order?
delayed?
Oh, did it? It's
What?
not coming out
Oh,
this
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Why? You know what? I'm gonna take back my list. That is my number one
Oh
stunner
yeah, that
this
too.
year.
Sorry, I should. I keep
Jesus.
forgetting what's still this year and what's been delayed. I know it's only January, but I feel like
Your
everything's
friends
in
over
such
at
flux.
EA better love us because those 2 games.
I
One's
hope
coming out in
so.
a couple weeks. I hope
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah, March. Well, Fallen Order. Nope. Yeah, Fallen Survivor or whatever it's called is coming out March 17th.
Yeah, we got
So
time.
the first few months of the year are full
Mhm.
right now.
It's kind of
But-
nice.
I don't know why Ubisoft is still even gonna go ahead with Skull and Bones. I keep wanting to call it Skull and Crossbones.
So
Because you can,
does any-
you can
are
cross it off
guys
your
at
list.
all? You guys at all like wanting to play that game?
Pez, do you? Because you played that other one that like it was supposed to
Sea
be
of
in
Thieves?
competition with.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Sea of Thieves it was great.
Weren't they going to come out at the same time and then?
Initially, yeah. But I don't. I think if
This
I
game was
got
supposed to
it,
come out when like
discounted.
right after Black Flag came out.
dude, this game has been in development longer than probably your children have been alive.
It's a long time for this game.
Yeah.
I feel like the game industry goes through like different like waves of like topics. Like you have like, there were like those Animal Crossing style games, and then you had like a lot of like the zombie games, like when like Last of Us, and you had the game you guys love along with me, Days Gone. But like, you had that kind of bit. And then at one point it was like,
Did he actually say that out loud and actually say it with a straight face?
Snuck it in.
I love that game so much. You guys are wrong. But then like pirates were huge. Like, like Assassin's Creed did it, Sea of Thieves did it. I'm sure there's all these other like, pirate titles I'm forgetting. Like, sorry, someone's yelling at this, but like they're like, oh yeah, like let's get on the
Remember that game, Fez? Risen?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pirate game.
But like, and then like, so it's like you're late. You missed it.
For a very important
Nobody
date.
cares about pirates. Yeah, nobody cares about pirates anymore. They don't. And if they do,
like
they play
Pittsburgh
Sea of
Pirates.
Thieves.
It's more like hate watching the Pittsburgh Pirates at this point.
Oh, because
wouldn't say
Brian
I love
Reynolds
him.
is the best player in the world.
Oof, I wouldn't go that far.
I know, but the fan base is treating it like the Jays got to give this, and this to get him. I'm like, woof, okay, dear.
Like you said, it's
Okay, bud.
Skull and Bones. That game is a skull and it is bones. Now,
I feel,
just
to be totally
eat
honest, I feel bad for what's going on in a company like Ubisoft and the bigger ones. EA has the same issues where they start doing all these things and then just start canceling games, and all that does is hurt people in the development side, right? They're just like, you could just put more resources and assets towards these other games that they are selling. And that, I'm not saying don't make new IPs, because honestly, making new IPs is nice, but maybe don't make so big new IPs. Maybe try and make, those smaller indie titles like the Pez loves that EA does a pretty good job out. Like Unraveled is a good game. They go out there and they just make, these smaller indie titles that if they really want to do it. And Ubisoft used to do that. What was that game?
The Child of Light was amazing
Yes,
by Ubisoft.
Child of Light, and then
On
Valiant
Vita.
Hearts. Valiant
Hearts was fantastic.
Such a good game. And instead, make those games. If they want to go out and make original IPs, go out and make those games.
Yeah. Like it takes to like EA will like fund small studios, and I think it's really cool. Sony did it, or I think they still do. And like I know people, but like think about it. Like you said, they gave us It Takes Two, which is like critically and granted they didn't make it, but like they published it. The game I love, Lost in Random.
Yeah,
and that studio, a lot of those folks just went on and are a new studio, like doing like their own cool like claymation. Like it's like that's the type of like innovation you want to like foster. You do your big games, and then you help these small studios like make good titles and get experience, and then they can do whatever the hell they want. It's great. And Ubisoft, you're right, they don't really do that anymore. They just get these expensive things. They make too many of them, and they make none at all. And I like the studio; they do good work. It's disappointing to hear that. It's not a game I think I would ever play, but I'm sure like the amount of people who care are like disappointed, and the amount of people who care are gonna just decrease exponentially over time as new cooler stuff comes out, because they missed a great window where nothing happened last year. Last half of last year, imagine if they didn't miss. Everyone would be talking about that game. But now,
well, and
who knows?
They said that, and I talked to Pez about this before the show. They said one of the reasons was Just Dance 2022 didn't do well, and Mario Rabbids. And so I said to Pez, I'm like, you know what? I'll say this about Just Dance. Didn't know it came out. I got a code thanks to our friends over at Ubisoft, and my daughter loves that game. But it came and went, and no one knew it came out. And I would even say Mario Rabbids, like, I know that it was at the two conferences, they showed it off, but showing it off at the conference and putting it in the limelight, like, for us, we'll see it. But putting it in for TV commercials and all that, I didn't see any of it. It was like Nintendo was like, no, because like the very first one, I remember when it came out, there was lots of ads for it on TV. There was lots of ads for it everywhere. And then for this one, it's like I didn't even know the game came out unless I knew people that were playing it.
Makes no sense because they probably don't care, Nintendo. Like they have a movie coming out, they have the Universal Park being done. Like you use that stuff. Like I don't know, it doesn't make sense. And like you said, Just Dance. Like I thought that was a really clever game. Why is Just Dance annual? Just Dance should be a title that's free to play and people buy the tracks they want forever.
100%
graphics aren't getting better. What the white silhouette?
Mind you, Waba, I'm going to tell you this right now. I would think that your daughter would love it because they have Encanto and Frozen in it, and my daughter and I were dancing to it.
My wife would love that. Forget my daughter.
Don't talk about Bruno is in there, and Let It Go is in there. Like, buddy, bangers.
She'll be coordinated enough to do that stuff soon enough. I think. I mean, granted, I'm not, but she'll get there before I do.
No, we know this. We're trying to help you.
Yeah, we weren't saying you could dance to it. We were saying she
But
can dance to it.
Just
Speaking of-
dance. You can dance.
Xbox today announced the rumor that everybody knew was no longer a rumor when the story broke on Monday, that they will be doing a developers conference. Well, that's what they're calling it. Developers Direct is what they're calling it, on January 25th at 3 p.m. EST. I think that's 12 p.m. Pacific, and it will be focused around Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Forza Motorsport, and what's the other game, Pez?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Elder Scrolls Online. Now, they did mention that Starfield will not be there, but then Todd Howard came out like immediately after that tweet and was like, "Oh no, we're doing our own direct for it." So, one, I want to throw this to you guys as the person that knows a lot about it, and I could talk about Xbox because I'm a big Xbox guy, and I'm a big PlayStation guy. I'm just a big video game guy. Let's
He's
be
a big
honest.
guy. He's a big guy.
Big guy.
Out of here.
Felt different.
I'll give my quickest opinion of this. I think this is fantastic that they're doing the direct styles like Nintendo does. I think this is fantastic that they're getting ahead of it and they're doing it at the beginning of the year because they did their showcase, which pretty much showed everything that was coming out in the next 12 months, which I truly love that. And I love the fact that it's just Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. I think the more they do these, the more it helps with the hype and the more it helps with, we know everything we're going to see at these showcases is coming to Game Pass. Like, will we get AAA games out in like from other developers? Probably in the future. But what do you think of Xbox's step to do this and get out in front and start off the year? Because they really didn't release anything in the last little bit. And then Waba, we were telling you, and we're like, yeah, you get Starfield, you get Redfall, you get all, and you're just like, what? I'm like, Atomic Heart's coming to Game Pass. You're like, what is going on here?
It's exactly why I bought an Xbox.
Right now, there's a really good reason to play an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, talked about High in Life last week. Loved it. Don't need to go into it again. Was fun, and it's weird to have like that type of experience. So when you tell me all these games, even if they might not be like I just looked up a few things on Redfall. Doesn't really look like my game, but
you can play with me.
It's free. Exactly, that's the thing. Like, and who knows? Like High in Life, is that a game I play first person shooter that's like humor of a show that I don't like, or like?
Could three dads stream our first game together?
Three dads and a Redfall.
Ooh, Waba, you stream it on Twitch or wherever. When we put that
go.
same thing, we could throw it to YouTube. Oh no, we're not allowed doing that, are we?
Oh no, you can in 24 hours. That's fine. We could do. We'll figure it out. But
we can stream it live on YouTube.
Yeah, Piaz
Got me
can stream
excited.
it to YouTube. You can stream it to Twitch, and I can just play with you guys. And I can be in the Discord chat. What? Because you could do Discord on your Xbox.
I literally have no idea how to do that.
You just hook up you link your Discord account, and then so when you're chatting in your chat normally on your Xbox, it goes into the Discord. Yes.
I'll watch some Zoomers tutorial
Pez,
on it.
I know you're excited about Redfall, so why don't you talk a little bit about it?
Okay, so I think what Xbox is doing is incredibly smart, because if you look at what they put out in 2022, pretty much this was it. As Dusk Falls, Pentiment.
Good game. I liked it. No, did not like it.
Is Dusk Falls on Games Pass? Sorry.
It is. And Waba, it is on Game Pass. You would really like this Dusk Falls.
I think I would.
You can you can play it on your phone, dude.
First party Xbox game.
It's a very good game.
First party Xbox game. It's on Game Pass. Done and done.
And also Pez, by him saying that, guess what that means? He doesn't watch my reviews.
Okay.
I just don't. This whole thing blows my mind.
Say, I don't love you.
It was like, is that the song?
I just called to say you don't watch Course reviews.
Yeah, but no, Waba, you would like his Dust Falls. I really enjoy that.
That's my kind of game. I'm actually opening up the app to download on my console right now.
So
definitely your type of game.
So they put those out. They put out the Hot Wheels expansion for Forza 5.
Very
Forza
good.
5.
Forza Horizon.
Forza Horizon 5. Sorry. We're getting more games in this look on the 25th than we got from Xbox all last year, right?
Yes.
Right? So let's talk about what they're showing. They are showing Minecraft Legends, which Minecraft is like the biggest game in the world. But whether you love it or you hate it, people are still playing it. So Minecraft Legends has a chance. I'm not going to say it's going to blow up, but it has a chance to be big.
Cool.
Because, yeah, I mean, I loved Minecraft Dungeons. It's a silly, dungeon crawler, but I enjoyed it. I enjoy dungeon crawling games, and I think they did a good job doing it. Elder Scrolls Online, not for me, but a ton of people play it. Redfall is like the game I'm looking forward to. When they showed it at the Xbox Showcase, what was that, in June? They did that?
When I'd have to look on my social media. All I can tell you is I went to it and my hype level, like I walked out of it and I was like, okay, all I want to do is next year to come because of how great because it was just like game. And what they said this conference is going to be is just games. There's nobody talking. It's just showing you games.
That's what all of these should be. So like, you think about the Ghost of Tsushima one where they bring the guy out to play the instruments and all that stuff. Like, don't give me that. I don't care. I don't care.
Ask.
Nintendo always did it right with it. Like, all right, here are the games. Here's a stupid little skit that takes like 2 minutes to go into the next game, and we're off. But Microsoft needs bangers this year. They need bangers, and I'm excited for Redfall. It is like, at first I was like, oh my God, this is Left 4 Dead. And then the creative director's like, actually, it's more like Far Cry. I was like, oh my God, multiplayer Far Cry. Dude, sign me up. Set in a fictitious town called Redfall, Massachusetts. I'm all in.
It's in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Oh,
buddy.
Dude, if there's not a Dunkin' Donuts in this game, I'm gonna be so upset.
There's got to be some kind of silly donut shop called like,
gotta have a dunk.
Like, it could be called like, Dun Ken or something like that.
Dun
Dunken. But these are all games we can play on Game Pass. So like Waba said, maybe Redfall's not for him, but if the three of us play it, playing games with friends is always better, right? Get a couple hours in, you're like, oh, that was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. And you feel like you got your money's worth. That's a win for Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Because then they're like, oh, now you're getting invested into the ecosystem. So you'll check Game Pass more often. And then maybe, let's say you're playing Octopath Traveler, right? Which is not a first party game that is on Game Pass. And you're like, you know what? I actually
would
really
not be
like
playing
this.
that game.
I'm gonna
buy it. Because didn't they say like 50 or 60% of Game Pass subscribers actually buy the game?
Yeah, so like the first party games don't leave, but the third party games do leave. And when they do, they'll throw them on huge mega sales.
What percent would you say do they throw on sale? I'm just curious. If you had
so if the game is on Game Pass, and then when it's leaving or while it's there, it is on sale.
Okay. I'm just curious because I haven't seen.
I'm gonna buy Nobody Saves the World because I didn't finish it and it was very good, and I highly recommend it. But yeah, I think it's smart for them to do this. I think it's smart for Starfield to get their own showcase. And to answer Nick Johnson's question, he asked in chat at youtube.com/3dads on a console, what games are you not looking forward to playing think will flop? I think Starfield has a chance to flop if it goes the route that oh my God, No Man's Sky went. It's got to be about tempering expectations with Starfield because it's a brand new IP. Like Bethesda Softworks, creators of Elder Scrolls and the guys that remade Fallout, do not make new IPs. They don't. They milk those two until they are dry, and then they force feed them and milk them again, right? So if Starfield, my hope is that they do a good job making sure Starfield delivers on everything that they have said. So far, the dev diaries they put out look great. It doesn't seem like they're going to Fallout 76 this thing. It looks like they are giving it the time and attention it needs. And if it takes off...
Will it be the time of your life?
It might be.
I just got a song stuck in my head here.
That's okay. It might be the time of your life. You might be leaving on a jet plane.
And I swear.
But I think that out of all the games that they are going to have coming up in we'll say the first half of this year, has the biggest chance to flop. But I'm excited for it.
I will say this. We talked about this on the Express Drive today. I was someone asked the question: if Starfield isn't 60 frames per second on the Xbox Series X, they have an issue. If it's locked at
Correct.
30 frames, we have a problem. This is a
Correct.
next gen game that we have waited for. That I'm of the mind that 2023. I'm not taking excuses. I love the fact what WB is doing with Hogwarts Legacy. They're only releasing the next gen version, and the lower gen version will come out when it comes out.
Oh, it should
I
be.
want next gen versions for all these games. I'm not 30 frames per second ain't gonna cut it anymore. After playing Gotham Knights, that annoyed me.
If you want to give me 30 frames, it's got to be in 4K.
No,
Because
you know what?
4K
I'm not
60, I think,
accepting
is
30
tough for a
frames.
machine to
Any
pull
game
off.
that has shooting in it, I'm not accepting 30 frames.
See, I play all my games in 1080, so I expect 1080 60 right off the bat. My expectation. Unless I'm on PC, because PC for life.
I don't know that I noticed.
PC sucks. Sorry, I was just yawning. That just came out of me.
Listen to this guy saying he expects 60 frames, but then won't play on PC.
Dude,
Well,
just give me
I can
20
play, I can play
frames.
120 on my TV.
1 frame, 20 frames, 30 frames, 60 frames. Give me a controller. I'll play it.
You can tell. I bet you can tell. If you went
Yeah, I
into a
think you
game
can.
and changed it to 60 frames and then changed it down to 30, I bet you could tell.
I'll have to try that next time I get into it.
You should. You should try it with download a game on Game Pass and try it.
So the next one I was gonna play is We Happy Few, which is leaving. It says PC on the 16th in 4 days. So I'm like, I don't know if I get to play that. But I don't know if that just applies to PC. Do things leave PC and the console at the same time?
They'll
have to check.
specify which is leaving.
It
Yeah.
said PC. Okay, I should be fine.
So then it's leaving PC, yeah.
But we were talking about Xbox and what's coming up, so we can talk about what's coming to Game Pass and then what's coming to PlayStation Plus.
Yes,
Which
why
I'm
don't you
really
do that,
excited
Wabba?
for. So I don't have the Xbox list in front of me.
Oh, it's Persona.
Oh, that's right. So sorry,
I don't even have to tell you what the games are.
I
It's
was just
it's
looking at it because I was
Persona
on the
4 Golden, it's Persona PS.
I was on the
Persona-
Xbox app.
Persona 3 Portable and Monster
yeah.
Hunter.
All right, I'm about to.
Monster
I'm
Hunter
about to.
Rise, which I want to play because of Pez. I want to play Monster Hunter Rise because I think that might be a game for me.
I will
221
I'll play
for
it with
Atomic
you if you
Heart?
want.
What? Sorry. So I'm on the app now. So coming on the 19th, are the masterpieces. Okay, masterpiece Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, Persona 3 Portable. Fair. Old game. I'll talk about it in a sec. And then Monster Hunter Rise, which Pez loves, coming on the 20th.
They're not old games. So this is. I want to explain something. When a game comes to Game Pass, or comes to Xbox, there is a thing called the way sort of smart delivery and how they do it. So everything gets a glow up, we would say. Hey, Pez? If they can unlock frames, they do. If they can upgrade graphics, they do. It's not like, unfortunately, on PlayStation where they're like, that'll be $10, or they just don't do it. On Xbox, it does it.
Okay, I hope so. Because I played Persona. So I played both of them on Vita. I played Persona 3 Portable, which was a PSP game. So like,
you're gonna be playing these on your phone now because you play Game Pass on your phone.
I'll play it on an Etch-a-Sketch at this point, whatever it takes. But I'm like really excited for it because so when I played Persona 3 Portable, I will say it played as old game as old because I started with 4 Golden Remaster, which is a masterpiece, and then I went back to play that later, and it
You use that word. Use that word again. I don't think you understand what that means.
It's spectacular. I got emotionally attached to these characters.
So
like
you
remember how I talked about
you're
people
gonna be-
being
you're
upset
gonna be
about
playing a lot of Persona this month?
I might remember how I said people got upset over Avatar not being real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe they're
interesting.
not crazy.
Does your wife ever dress up as a Persona character for you?
No, but she watches the animes with me, and she loves Nanako. We stand Nanako in this house. In this house, we stand Nanako, and if you're not down with Nanako and Junez, we about to fight.
I don't.
Everyone should be down with Nanako.
Junez is Walmart, my guy.
I don't know.
Everyone
Nanako
should
is
be down with
bae.
Nanako. Sweet Nanako-chan. Oh, I love her.
She's just you gotta protect her, my guy. You protect Nanako at all costs.
These are just awkward conversations.
Yeah, well, not for the weebs. Weebs out there fist pumping in their cars. Hell yeah.
Hey, can I tell you a little weeb thing that happened on Friday?
I'd be upset if you didn't.
I was playing Persona 5 Royale on my PC and watching Waba on Twitch. It was like It was
Why?
Weeb Central, baby. It was the best.
That's such a weird combo. So you're like on one screen, you're doing like the coolest stuff. Joker's looking awesome, spinning around on the other screen. You have me losing.
Yep.
My wife just came down with a sign that says Nana-chan is best girl. So,
Ah, I don't know
Does
if
she
I
know
call
that
it
all
best
these
girl.
games? Waba, does she know all these games are coming to Game Pass?
oh,
So anyway, as he tells his wife,
Yeah.
if
gonna be
if
excited.
the Persona 4 Golden is the remaster on Xbox, which I think it is, I have it on Steam. It was on sale for like $10 and I bought it. It's gonna be great
so
because
excited.
I've been playing it on the Steam Deck, which has been amazing.
Those are gonna be sick, and it's so weird because I'm like, oh, do I have time to like do a giant JRPG like that again? And then like I see the date, and I'm like,
Yeah, but like I said,
how do
Waba,
I not?
first of all, this is Game Pass, so you can play these games on your phone and your save transfers.
I'm not. Okay, I will try that. I'm not. I don't understand. Like
Guys, you see how he's like, I'm not, and then he looks at his phone and goes, "No, I am.
I
am.
could.
He says I am.
So
Well, no,
you know
because
what? Maybe we will.
your save transfers.
Well, and I played on. So yeah, I played on
Think about this. Think how great, like,
Vita.
as much as I like my PlayStation, so do you, but think how seamless this is. You know how convoluted and crazy it would be if it was on PlayStation, if you were playing on your phone and you try to get your save and showing up. You can literally play on your phone, game saves, you turn on your console, and you're right there.
I did that with High in Life. I was doing a squad battle 2 minutes, and then I was playing High in Life on my computer, which I know is weird, but I think it's very cool.
Oh yeah, because that's Xbox. Because they're
Yeah.
just like you turn. Do you like the fact that when you turn off your Xbox and you turn it on, you're literally at the same spot you were without a loading screen?
I haven't tried that part yet, but I don't know if my machine
What do
can
you
do it.
mean?
Can it?
What do you mean you haven't tried that part?
I haven't tried it yet. I don't I remember because I have the can the one I have do it.
Okay, no,
Yes,
Waba, quick resume
it has
automatically
quick
does it.
resume.
So like anytime you played High on Life and you went back, did you notice that you just were in the game?
No, it brought me to the main screen. I probably did something wrong.
That doesn't make any sense. Did
I
he
know.
turn quick resume off on his console, Pez?
I'll have to
Maybe.
check.
You
Maybe.
shouldn't. So like you shouldn't have to go to the main screen. You might have to go to a screen, but like you're not loading up the game again. It's just like
I mean, my sample size is 1. Like I've literally not played anything else. So,
True.
but
So,
I don't know. That's gonna be
so
sick.
needless to say, Waba is very excited about the games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Now, let's talk about the games that are coming to PlayStation Plus. We have Back for Blood, PS4 and PS5. I didn't really like this game. I had some
No.
fun with it, but Dragon Ball Fighter Z,
Very
PS,
good fighter.
PS4.
Yeah, they do good fighters over there. With
Here's a
that
game
franchise. Arc
I
System is
never
a very good developer for fighting games.
Here's a game I never played, and everybody says it's a lot of fun, and I really wanted to play it. And I was literally looking to buy it on sale, and it wasn't. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, PS5. Life is
Um,
Strange Before the Storm, PS4. Supposedly that is very good.
Love it. Great.
Life is Strange, PS4.
Amazing. Made my wife cry.
Jet the Far Shore, PS4 and PS5. Just Cause 4 Reloaded, PS4. Not a good game. Omno, PS4. It looks like an indie game. It looks like a PES game. Erica, PS4. Which used to be a PlayStation Plus game, so most PlayStation people already have that game. And then stuff that's coming to PlayStation Premiums, you have Siphon Filter 3, PS1, Star Wars Demolition, PS1, and Hot Shots Golf 2, PS1. Once again, I'll say this, PlayStation Premium, meh.
Oh, premium blows.
Kicking rocks.
It's not good. Like,
Kicking
why would
rocks.
Siphon Filter? Cool. Like Neato. Like,
But if you have
So bad.
if you just have PlayStation Plus, you can get Jedi Fallen Order right now.
Ooh.
fine. Yeah. Do not.
Which
You
is also on Game
listening.
Pass.
Listen to me with your
I know
eyes.
they're on Game Pass because of EA Play.
Yeah,
But
it's
yes.
great. Do not get PlayStation Premium. It is not good. It doesn't matter how much nostalgia you think you have. You don't have enough to make it worth it. Hot Shots Golf on PS1. Why? Star Wars Demolition. Like, it makes no sense. Like, nobody cares about these games. And they don't play well because aren't they not, like, remastered? They're just
Don't be
play a
mean.
PS1 game?
People care about games.
Not enough to make it whatever bungus amount it is per year.
Wow.
Not saying it's not a good game, but the
using big
value
words,
is
bro.
not there.
Oh, and Axiom Verge 2.
Isn't
available for
Sayonara
PlayStation
Hearts
Plus.
coming out? I saw that. Did they take that down and lie to me?
God, you talk about things no one cares about.
I'm telling you, that game is good, and it's not there right now. They tweeted
Oh.
it out. Oh, they deleted it. Did they really take that game off of it? Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. They had
Imagine-
Sayonara Wild Hearts on, and I think they legit took it down off of PlayStation.
I don't know what
when
that
it was
is.
supposed to come out. It's a game. It's like a, how do I put it? You know those games? It's like a free running game, for parts of it, and it's just got like this wild, like future
What
punk.
is-
It's an
What
arcadey
does
game.
free running game mean?
God, I think it's like, you go basically go forward, and it's like a rail, like on rail. But the
Oh, yeah,
soundtrack
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
insane. If you look at it, I mean, it doesn't matter now because guess what? Apparently, it's not part of it. They just soft removed it. So now I'm not excited about next month. Thanks. Instead,
Thanks
we
for
got
nothing, Sony.
I'm excited for Erica. That one looks good, but it's again, it's a live action. Basically, it's like a choose your own adventure, which that looks good. But everything else kind of, I mean, Life is Strange is good. Devil May Cry is high. Dragon Ball's good. But they took away probably the best game on there, in my opinion. Womp.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
Jesus,
You took
there's
away
like
Sovereign
way
Hearts,
too
or
much
whatever it
talking
was
about a
called.
thing that I didn't even know what it was.
It's very good. But I mean, again, the lineup's fine.
It's fine.
Nothing I'm super excited for anymore. I will play Erica. I already played Life is Strange.
Did you
But
play
yeah.
Devil May Cry?
No, I don't know anything about that series. It
About
looks
crying
great,
devils.
but it's not for me. It's like just taking this very literal.
Yeah.
Don't Cry for
yeah.
Me, Argentina.
Yep,
Didn't,
it's about Madonna.
Am I crazy? But did Ninja Theory do that game?
You are crazy.
Who actually made? I know it's a Capcom joint.
It's a
right?
Capcom
Yeah.
published game, but I think
No,
Ninja Theory may have
Theory
made one. There's a
no,
bunch
they
of
made
them.
Devil May Cry 4. That's what the one that everybody didn't like.
Okay, so I'm not totally crazy.
You're definitely crazy.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's just a Capcom joint. Nice. But yeah, I've never really cared about Devil May Cry unless it's Marvel vs. Capcom.
Man, second one, what a banger! Marvel vs. Capcom 2, what a banger!
What a banger. Oh.
So yeah, literally before we started, I was gonna say I'm very excited for this month's lineup, and I have now amended that to say, meh.
Say kick
Meh.
rocks.
Go play Persona.
Shuhei.
Go play Atomic Heart next month on Xbox.
Don't play Persona 3 Portable.
Well,
It's
right now,
terrible.
for me, it's kind of funny. For me, right now, I'm going to play Borderlands that I'm playing. I probably will play Devil May Cry. I think I still also haven't done the God of War. I mean, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare remasters 1 and 2. They were on PlayStation Plus from before. I still haven't done those. That's what my list is looking like. And then Forspoken, I guess, comes out soon. And then I'm debating whether or not to buy Dead Space. It's tough. It's in my brain. I'm just like, that's an EA game. It's so going to be on sale.
It will
Well,
be on sale.
can't you get it percent off if you have EA Play anyway?
10%. That's in Canada. That's not a lot of money. It's still $100 that game.
Oof.
Games are 10 over $100 now in
Oh
Canada.
my god!
I would
Canada,
literally not have
stop.
gaming as a hobby if I was in Canada.
It's
That
a
is
lot of money to buy a
too
game. Like,
expensive.
you know, when like NHL was on sale and I saw everybody on Twitter, they're like, it's $20. I was like, it's still $49.99. Okay. Still $49.99.
They fork you guys. That's too bad.
I have I will say I've been playing. I was talking to Quote pre-show. I've been playing BioShock Infinite on the Steam Deck.
Masterful game.
This is gonna sound weird, but I forgot games could actually be fun.
Good.
Because I am having such a great time playing Infinite, listening to the banter between Booker and Elizabeth, listening to all the like audio logs, just having a blast. And you play Gotham Knights, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I play God of War, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually having a really good time, but I'm not like engrossed. I'm not like engrossed in it, right? But BioShock, I watched a Twitch streamer play it. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't played that game in so long, and it was her first time playing through it, and she was doing the carnival part, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna like freak out. It's all so racist.
Did you get the achievement for the scope on the boss?
I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
Have you not? Wait, have you not played it before?
I played it.
Okay.
I just don't remember
Are you
because I
playing
played
it
it
on
on
PC,
PlayStation.
PlayStation, or Xbox?
I'm playing it on PC because I'm playing it on my Steam Deck.
So the big boss that's in the room, you fight him and it's kind of a circular area. It's not a circle, but like you can only go around it, and he's giant with the small head.
Yep.
You have to only shoot him with a sniper rifle.
Okay. Done and done. But
there is a cheese where you can like go up on a corner and just sit there and he can't get you and you just keep pinging him.
you just keep sniping them.
Mm.
But that also makes me excited for Ken Levine's new game. Judas.
BioShock in Space. That's one of my most anticipated games that'll ever come out because I
don't know when it's
my favorites. Neither do I. No clue.
Like I don't know when it's gonna come out, but if it's anything like BioShock, all the BioShocks, 1, 2, and Infinite were very fun games. Man, just sitting there playing that game on my couch. Loved it.
Ugh.
I've been loving it.
BioShock is like the original make Wabba poo his pants game.
It was honestly, it's what showed me that, and Fallout 3 showed me what games could actually be. And I only say that like
that game.
BioShock, I was horrified.
Even the scene in the theater when the lights go out and all of a sudden all you got is
Dude,
a shotgun.
I was scared when I saw it went in the bathysphere. Like it was horrifying. But like I'll tell you, like I have
that
BioShock.
Is the perfect game that needs a like an actual remake from the ground up.
They have the remaster, but it's not like it's not like what you're talking about. Yeah,
ground up.
I have BioShock art in my house, like upstairs in like our living room. My wife got me the three posters from the BioShock 2 Collector's Edition and put them in really nice frames. And it looks like actual art. And the cool thing is, she told me about it. When you put it under, if you do it under a black light, it has messages. Like one of them says like down with Ryan. It's so cool. Like they have paint on it. And I was so fortunate to find at the Newbury Comics in the Providence Place Mall back in the day. We were there, and there was a BioShock 2 Collector's Edition for $20. And my wife saw it, and she said you should get that. And I did, and I have basically a complete one.
Talk about how bad that game is.
It's not.
Disagree.
No.
But the
collector's edition was amazing.
It has some of the best DLC ever in the history of a video game, but it's a bad game. I'm sorry.
No, I played the multiplayer to the max level. I got the gold trophy for it. The multiplayer was so much fun. You were just a splicer, and then if you got enough points, you get to be a big daddy and just tool on everyone.
Yep, it was fun. It was fun.
And the gameplay was objectively better, being able to dual wield. Not as bad as people think. People don't like the story as much. Fair criticism, but the game overall, I mean, it plays better than 1.
Oh, gentlemen,
Let's
my BioShock fans. Hold on, my BioShock fans. Nick Johnson never played BioShock, and if you had to recommend one to play, which would it be? Go.
BioShock. Right.
Play the first one.
Honestly, Nick, you need to play the ball.
So
from the beginning.
You can't.
Don't be insulted by the ending of BioShock 1.
See, I would say if you could only pick one, I think and it's recency bias. I've loved Infinite, but you need to know BioShock 1. You need to know the story of BioShock to finish Infinite. Time is a circle, friends.
Would you kindly play BioShock 1, Nick? Thanks.
Thank you.
That is your homework?
Yeah.
Get back to us when you did that, okay?
Let us know when you do.
BioShock 1 got me to read Atlas Shrugged, and I was like, why? And I finished Atlas Shrugged, that stupid book, and I said, why is this good game based on such a piece of trash? And
my father-in-law bought me the audiobook because he's a big reader. So I was listening to it. I'm like, this isn't, I don't know what I expected. It's like, where the plasmids? It's like, that's not, it was
like, this is
very good. I mean, let's say like objectively good book, but like, it's not the same.
No. But yes, play BioShock 1. You can probably get it you can get it cheap. From what if you only have a Switch, it runs very well on the Switch. I heard the remaster collection. But I played on PC, it runs beautifully. You can get the remaster collection anywhere. It's gonna run nice.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Just be aware the controls aren't the controls feel a little old. So what I mean by that is an Infinite I'm sure you can remap controls. I just am used to them now.
I didn't think the controls in BioShock 1 felt old.
Oh man.
They do if you go back.
The gun controls can feel old because like you aim with you scope in with the right stick.
Yeah, that
You don't scope.
game's $5 right now. Actually, I think I might have a Steam code for it. So
Yeah,
from way back when I did other I had a bunch of prizes. So I might put
play
a pin
'em.
in that, Nick.
Great games. Great games. All three of them. But start
Put
with
a
the first
pin in
one,
it?
and if you like it, go on. But go get the audio logs because you'll learn a lot about the story. Like they're wonderfully written characters.
Wouldn't
the
that
environment?
be the best TV show ever?
It would be. An
Weren't they gonna
incredible
make a
TV
movie
show.
on it, or
Yeah, I
aren't
want
they
a
doing a
movie.
Bioshock something?
I want a TV show.
The world is very well written and feels alive despite what happened, and it's the first one is legitimately scary, and there are memorable parts of the game.
I can already
Play it.
see the trailer. It would be like playing Beyond the Sea. While you have you just have a little sister like walking up one of the hallways there, and you don't know what's going on. It's just like Beyond the Sea, and it's
Mhm.
like you think it's like this happy-go-lucky thing, and then the little sister turns around and you're just like, what the fuck?
And
Yeah.
like you could have like just the foot of the Big Daddy come down,
Yeah.
and that ends
That's
the
it.
trailer.
That's the trailer.
Yup. I think Netflix is doing something. There's an article from November last year. So Netflix might be doing it says adaptation. I don't know if it's a film or a show. But
Is it Beyond the Sea?
I don't
Beyond the Sea.
it's
It's you waiting for me. Dun, 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 my
it's called Man in the Sea.
man.
Well,
I'm gonna
Just
play
watch me
Bioshock
shoot.
after Bioshock Infinite. I'm gonna finish Infinite and play all the DLC because I never played the DLC to Infinite.
I haven't either. I played
never
the
played the
first.
DLC
one and
either.
two.
I played the first one, but I couldn't play the second one because this is stupid. Because I wasn't I didn't want to have the series to end. I did not know they were going to make more games, and I didn't want it to be over. So to this day, I own Burial at Sea, part 1 and 2, and I haven't played 2 because I didn't want to.
You never played. Did you play Minerva's Den?
That no, but it's.
What do you mean?
No.
Oh my
That
god,
is-
that was the best DLC.
I know it's the best
Ever.
one, but I
It's
skipped
not
it
even a
because
little
Bioshock
bit.
2.
It's not even a little bit good. It's like if you're a Bioshock fan, I don't even know how you haven't played that. Like, you can't even say you're a Bioshock fan anymore. Take your art down.
Dude, it's because it was PS2 and I was broke anyway. I got it on.
That's fair.
Whoa. It was
It was
Wait, was it
PS3, dude.
Oh, was it? That's what I meant. I meant PS3. It was for Bioshock 2.
You got to drive over to his house because you know where he lives, and you've got to slap him upside the face.
No, I don't, but I'll find him. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, like that's embarrassing, Waba. Like I don't even know if we could be
I'll
friends
find
anymore.
you.
We were friends. I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
Court's now the
Yes.
friend that you play Diablo with and you don't talk to anymore.
Yeah, dude, get ready. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, just go into the den of evil. It'll be fine. And then just put a
And then
wall
log
in
off.
get murked, son. Minus XP. Lost 100,000
Oh.
gold. Sorry, connection cut out.
Unbelievable.
I'm just
any-
so insulted by you right now. I can't
Fine.
believe it.
It's nothing new. It's nothing new.
So embarrassing.
And so I do have a final thought as we get to the end. If you enjoy speedrunning games, and they actually did speedrun Bioshock, I think it took them an hour and a half, using like clipping and stuff like that. It was really cool. But Games Done Quick right now on Twitch is doing a week-long marathon where they have different games that can be speedrun. Like this morning, they did Resident Evil 7. They do it like overnight too. So if you stay up late, like they'll have something on at like 3 a.m. They did just Sonic. Earlier, they did Final Fantasy 7 in 7 hours, which I know doesn't seem like a lot. They beat Stardew Valley in half an hour, or to get to
Whoa.
a certain point, which was really cool to see.
You
They
guys really
act-
like speedrunning?
yeah, they did the Shredders, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. They had 2 people compete, like 2 teams of 2, and one of the teams from South America actually set a world record on stream. They beat it in like
Whoa,
half an hour
really?
or like 28 minutes. It was unreal.
Dang.
And yeah, they did Super Mario Galaxy too earlier. Each person was playing with 2 different controllers because you had to play like 2-player. It's really cool. But it's going on now, and the reason I bring it up is it's for a good cause. So the whole time they raise money for it benefits the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and it's like really cool. They actually showed like one of the things they bought with it. It's like a giant truck that in the back of it is like a scan that people go in so they can like scan to see if you have like lung cancer or something for like early prevention. And it's like you just sit in it, and after 3 minutes it just scans your whole body and they tell you if you need to like get checked out, and they just drive it
Wow.
around the country. So yeah, I mean the money goes to a good spot, and if you donate, you get cool prizes, or you can win cool prizes. And also they do donate goals, so it's like, okay, well if we hit this amount at this time, we'll do a portal run. Except we're not going to use a portal gun, and instead we're going to use an airboat. We're going to spawn airboats that we found in the code from Half-Life in the code of Portal, clipping through walls and beat it in half an hour. It's unreal. So check it out. It's fun.
I don't understand speed running. I just don't get it.
They break the game, dude. My favorite, watch an Ocarina one. Right now they're doing Pokemon Yellow, and they should beat it in 2 hours. Which that game took me years.
Pokemon speed run.
Check it. It's fun. Check it out. And at any point,
sucks.
it's very accessible. And even if you don't know what's going on, they explain it, whether it's the runner or like a commentator. But yeah, it's cool. So it's a really cool charity event. So it's doesn't
know
like
someone with
really
it.
fun.
Like you're really going in depth.
No, I think it's a really cool event. I follow it every year. And I just think the work they do is really. I mean, they raise so much money. Yeah, they're doing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D next. So you guys won't hear it by then. That's more for you, both of you and anyone in chat. So, yeah, it's just I don't know. It's a cool event. I watch it every year, and I think it's.
Is it like the Super Bowl of video games?
No, that's Evo, dude. Hype. They used
What's
to do it in
Evo
person,
hype?
but it's Evo's a fighting game.
I really don't know anything, do I?
Just wait, dude. Just wait. When Evo comes around, you guys will be sick of me talking about it on that episode.
PlayStation owns
tracks.
Evo, right?
It does. I still don't have a shot. Hopefully Street Fighter will be up by then, and I can get enough rank to beat the scrubs, but lose to anybody with two hands.
Just play as Cammy, you'll be fine.
I'm so confused.
If you know, you know. That's
you know,
basically
you know.
what that means.
I don't know anything. Obviously,
What's up, Cage baby?
Cammy fans rise up.
What is going on?
Oh, before we exit, gentlemen, excited for The Last of Us on Sunday?
Buddy,
Is it this Sunday?
Yes, it's this Sunday, and that goes without saying. I told my wife she's very big into like going to bed early, and I was like, okay, so on Sunday we're gonna stay up. Show starts at 9. Didn't tell her it was an hour and a half. I told her it was an hour, but she's gonna have to get over that.
Good answer, Steve. Good answer, Steve. Very strategic, pro gamer move. Love it.
What I explained to her, I was like, we're gonna watch this live. Usually we watch everything the next day. I'm like, we're gonna watch this live, and I just want to get her reaction. I really want, because I know what's gonna happen. We already know what happens in the first episode. For those who've played it, I'm not gonna say it out loud. We know the situation.
People gonna cry.
People gonna cry. So I want to see if my wife has any sort of like feelings. If not, then I'm going to be scared, because I don't know how you can watch what we're about to watch on Sunday and not get a little choked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be. How many episodes is it?
6, I believe.
God, I wish it was more, but no. It's gonna be insane. Like I'm gonna get HBO whatever for it. I don't know. It's gonna be the best.
Waba's buying HBO just for this. Wow.
Can you believe that?
I would have thought he would just pirated it.
I'm financially. I cannot. Not that I would, but let me say, if I did, I cannot wait.
Hold on. He definitely would, people.
Think about it. I wouldn't do that.
We cannot confirm nor deny that Waba is excited for Skull and Bones of HBO, you know?
Oh God.
I will be watching it on Sunday. My wife is very excited to watch it. She likes the cast a lot.
Yeah.
She's not a gamer. She loves the cast because we were a big Game of Thrones watchers. So you got Lady Mormont, you got the Viper there, Pedro Pascal. She saw Nick Offerman
in The Mandalorian, buddy.
Well, we're not a Star Wars house. Never will be.
Honestly, why am I on this show?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm pretty sure you're the one that started it.
Isn't it for your court-ordered community service?
Did I start 3 Dads?
I'm pretty sure. You were like, hey, I know this guy Waba. We should do a podcast together. And we were like, okay.
Well, yeah, because originally it was going to be Paz. I forgot about Waba. Yeah, see, I do like you.
Self-inflicted suffering. Get wrecked.
But and then she saw Nick Offerman and was like, I'm in 1000%, because we're big Parks and Recs people. So
yeah, he is not that in this.
No, he's not. I'm like, honey, he's Bill. She's like, yeah, I don't know what that means. I said, you will.
I love the most basic names. Bill.
He's Bill.
Joel.
Ellie.
Ellie's not basic.
I'm pretty excited for it, even
It would
though I
be, if
didn't
her name was
enjoy
Claire,
the
it'd be basic. It was like Claire. Claire.
Claire.
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah.
next week we'll be able to talk. I'm very excited to be able to talk about it with you guys on.
For sure.
We'll have to do a hey, this is a spoiler part comeback at this point to.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
you can talk about
We
this
can't talk
show
about that
without.
spoilers. But that's next week, so we'll give
Yep.
you folks fair warning. Don't worry.
So
Any
watch
other
it on
fun-
Sunday or Monday or Tuesday
Yeah,
or Wednesday
I mean,
morning.
Patriots lost, nothing to do on Sunday anymore. Go watch Last of Us.
Dude, I don't watch football. I'm Canadian.
I don't either. Why would I care about that crappy team? You deserve better.
I got nothing to say. My team's playing at 1:00 on Sunday.
Oh, that's
why I'll
right.
be-
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, how do
Nerd.
you do? Pez, you know what's? I'm frustrated in playing a video game when you've killed a character and somehow you're doing a side mission with them in it.
It's called bad writing.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
Fair.
We call it Borderlands 3, Court.
I get it now.
When you
Got
know, you
him.
know. Folks, if you had fun, please make sure to find us on YouTube at youtube.com/3dads and a console. I promise I will get my unboxing video up soon. I literally just need to add music to it and render it.
Dude, you know what's funny? Me and Pez get things done so quickly, and you are just wow.
Hey, that
Listen.
Need for Speed video, I made that in an hour and a half. That was
True.
my last video. I played the game. I shouldn't have
Listen,
said.
when you have to put together the team of the year,
Oh
you
yeah, I
have
did.
to make sacrifices.
Yeah,
No.
I've been grinding ultimate rank. I didn't get anything great, but I made 5 team of the year players for free.
By
in
the time
EA
Wobble was
NHL.
done, his daughter graduated college. They went through 4 other dogs. His family actually moved into a different house, and he's just still down there.
Well, he did want
Getting that
ultimate
ultimate rank.
right?
I do, not yet. Well,
Remember when he moved everything out, Pez, and got rid of his backdrop because he was moving?
I still did.
No, I
And
know.
now I'm getting rid of my
I'm-
storage unit. So if
What was
anyone
you gonna do?
sell everything in the storage unit and get rid of it.
If you guys want to hear something crazy, I'm gonna sell my comic collection because I've decided to go digital everything.
That's fair.
Craziness. We may need to save this take for next time for
Yeah.
Wednesday's show.
Because as you know, I'm all about the eBay life. But folks, if you had fun, please make sure to follow us youtube.com/3dads and a console.
Yay, life.
It's been nuts this year. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, tell us why Court looks like a character in the new Harry Potter trailer.
Yeah. Do you guys not agree with me on that? Like, please.
You do,
I'm telling you, like, I saw that. I'm just like,
dude.
someone owe me some money.
Like, I need to sue Rockstar for my likeness in the new GTA 5 DLC. You need to sue Avalanche Studio for your likeness in.
Well, you know what? How about this? Avalanche Studio. I don't want to sue you. You know what? I'll be fair.
They can't afford it anyway. You know,
Send
you
me
don't
a
want to do that
copy
to
of the
them.
game.
Fair.
PS5 copy. Send it for me.
3 copies of the game. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
that was-
sorry.
Wow.
3 copies of the game on PS5.
And a Costco hot dog.
Wrapped
at
in
it.
Costco pizza.
Also, you can find us on your podcast platform of choice. We're off the rails. We're lost in the sauce. Get used to it. We'll talk to you next week. We'll talk about The Last of Us, and we'll talk about, I don't know, other Costco food.
Yeah,
Ew,
Costco pizza.
food's gross, dude.
You know what? I'm not
Okay.
gonna say it. I was gonna say
Okay,
like cursed
bye.
food.